What's up, everybody? It's Pete, and I am here with a Risk Global Domination video. Today we are playing the Britannia Advanced map, currently ranked as a Grandmaster in the low 2000s. I really like this Britannia map a lot. Looks like I put in a game with 3 human opponents and 2 AIs with blizzards, and I am first to act. So let's take a look at what's going on here. Key things to note about this map: the bonuses are small and or fairly large, but hard to hold. Most likely the continent you would hold would be Wales. I like to hang out in Scotland in the north, so I think that's where I'm going to put my troops right now, and then I'm going to consolidate here. I'm going to get out of northern Wales just to get out of anyone else's way. I am surrounded by fairly large pieces of green, but I think, actually I want to consolidate this 2 because I'm going to lose that 2. I'm going to pull that 2 up. So, there we go. I'm surrounded by these large pieces of green, but they are AIs, so hopefully they don't destroy me. Key things to consider with this map, not including the blizzard. So we have these very large territories in the center of England. My normal strategy for progressive is to hold 2 fairly separate 10-point territories around the 6th turn, so I capitalize in the latest chance to match first, and then I hopefully get 2 concurrent matches. I usually want to hang out in one of these because they have the most attacking positions out. But I don't want to hold it early because your opponents will want to move through it. So those are good to know about these fairly large territories. Also this one up in the north of Scotland as well, but we're kind of in a corner here. Interesting situation with Cornwall, eh? Cornwall's kind of banked off here by the blizzard. Yellow's taking up a nice position in the south. So my human opponents, we have an expert playing the orange player, 88,000. Then we have an intermediate flying the flag of Mexico. And my 3rd human opponent is a beginner, also flying from Mexico. So, what does blue do? And then we'll be back to my 2nd turn. If I was blue, I would go somewhere here and maybe occupy a bit of Northern Ireland. Maybe I'd want to shore up this 4 and connect to the 3. That's the other option. Maybe they do something completely random. Maybe they do nothing and they go offline. Alright, they take the piece of Northern Ireland. No, they take a piece of me in Northern England, which is fine by me because this is my attack for next turn. I'll move into Yorkshire and I'll get my troops out of Wales. That's fine by me, and then I can move north, make it look less threatening to the south of England, and I still have a bit of a position there. Green doing a bunch of nothing. Let's see if they hit me. Yep. Yeah, I'm glad I took those 2 out because I felt like those guys were in the line of fire. So now I still have a chance to preserve them. But I'm going to be fighting with green a lot up in the north, and that's not really where I want to be. I'm going to put 1 troop there. I'll put the other 2 troops up in Scotland. And let's just consolidate this and pass the turn. Alright, so at some point, because I'm first to act, I'm going to want to move to the end of the matching sequence. So I'm going to not get a take probably on my 5th turn, so that I'm last to match instead of first. The purple AI expands into the center of England. Orange is going to hang out in Ireland, maybe take a piece of Wales here. Yep. Makes sense. Ireland is disconnected from the mainland. This is the only way, these are the only 2 ways in. This map looks a lot more like a L-shaped, having a blizzard here and here. Alright, what does yellow do? Yellow expands into southern England. Probably takes out my 2, if they can do that successfully. They sure are taking their time to do that, though. Sure, let's just wait patiently. Maybe they've dropped. Maybe the internet is bad in Mexico tonight, who knows. I do really like this map. So it's a fairly large map, which I tend to like. The continents are not really holdable, and in that way it's kind of good because nobody really seeks them. Yeah, yellow does a bunch of nothing. What's blue going to do? Blue's going to go somewhere here, I think. They're going to give up their Welsh position, I think. And let yellow expand from the south. That's my guess, what blue's going to do. But blue is new at this, so you never know. These people sure are taking a long time to play their turns. I'm going to give you guys a little more action-packed content than this, but, you know, how about we just dwell and mull over our decision. Okay, blue's occupying Northern Ireland. Sounds good. Pull that 4 in. And fight with orange. I like that. I want to stay out of everyone's way. This is going to bother me if green's going to expand into me a little bit more, I think. Can't stop that. Yeah. So now I'm in a spot, right? So I'm going to be surrounded by green. I kind of want to pull my 6 up into the northern Scottish islands. And I just don't have an easy take is the problem. This is my easy take. So I can only make one of those 2 moves. I think the other way to go about it is to move into here, which is fine. So now I'm split. I'm very far away from myself, which I kind of like, and I have an intermediate position. The thing I don't like is being surrounded by green up in the north, but I'm holding 8 troops up there. Downside is those troops aren't going to be able to be mobilized to do anything, at least not in the short term. Upside is I'm really hard to kill. You gotta push through all of this territory to finish me off. And the longer I survive, the more dangerous I become, right? Because we are playing progressive, so the name of the game is survival first, and then try to put yourself in the right position to capitalize and defeat your opponents in sequence. Right now I'm looking really good in terms of survival. I'm not going to put any more troops up there, at least not in the short term. I probably want to bolster this position and do exactly what I said not to do, and move through this big piece and maybe move these troops into the south. That's what I'm thinking. Can go the other way, move them into the middle. But I want to be far away from myself. Okay, yellow's getting aggressive. Taking pieces of Wales here. I like it when my opponents are aggressive. Alright, what do you got, blue? You got anything exciting? Or are you going to think about it for another 60 seconds? Actually, I've been having a real hard time getting these Britannia maps to fire, even though it's Monday and it just became the map of the week. I don't know if there's less players on the app or what's going on. Maybe they just don't like the look of my games, but so that's why I had to put 2 bots in. Rather play against humans if I can, but I don't tend to get a ton of humans that like my settings, I guess. People pop in, pop out. There's a bit of a conversation on the subreddit about Grandmasters playing with only bots. I mean, like, part of it is I just need to get a game to fire, right? Alright, well, my plan to connect myself is not going to work if blue blocks me like that. And that's fine. Further surrounded by green in the north. Yeah, see, this is the issue with these 8 up there, right? They're just going to get popped now because green's going to match. And then they're going to eat my 8-point army. Oh, that's a shitty situation I'm in. Well, there's little I can do about it. And I don't have an easy take. Alright. So my take is going to be 7 on 2, which is at least 100%. And I'll put the other 2 up in the north, which I don't want to do. Because now I'm racing green's ability to reinforce and get a larger stack so it can take me out in that top corner. Maybe they change their mind, they start pushing south, who knows. I do still have my 2 other positions, but they're not as strong as I'd like them to be. If I lose that 10 in the north, I'm in a tougher spot. And next turn, I don't have to attack, though, so that's a good thing. Do I have a match? I got a joker, okay. So I'm in a pretty good position, as long as I don't lose the 10 to undue aggression from the bots. So it's occupational hazard. Sometimes it happens, and when it happens, it sucks, but you can't go and being all pissed off about that. It is what it is. I've isolated orange now nicely. Orange does have that tiny piece there, but they're mostly occupied in this part of the board, which is far away from me. And they spread out their position. They're perfect. So they're going to lose their little piece of England. They'll be stuck in the Isle of Man and Ireland. What does yellow do? Yellow matches early. They really don't know what the hell they're doing. Alright. Oh, do you want Wales? Alright, I guess you get Wales. I'm pretty sure they're not going to be able to hold it. Oh god, they take Cornwall too? Sure. That's exciting. Green losing that piece is interesting. Okay, maybe they do hold Wales. Look at that. Look at that army of... look at that wall of 3s. Pretty slick, yellow. A little too late. I mean, what is Wales even worth? 4 troops a turn. They matched early to do that. Let's see if yellow survives. It was an okay move. I'm surprised at how well that pop into Cornwall worked. Yeah, see, immediately they just get broken, right? They just get broken immediately. If blue doesn't break, I'll be super surprised. Blue, the suspense is killing me, buddy. Please, do something. And they break. Cool. Okay, does green put troops in? Yeah, still have the larger stack. Okay, and on 6, though, they lose a bunch. They spread. Sure. Okay, I'm feeling better about my northern position now. Okay, so right now all I want to do is I want to hold. So I'm going to put 2 troops here and 1 troop here, and this puts me at the end of the matching sequence instead of the beginning. So I'll get my take on my 6th turn, giving me up to 5 cards, and I'll be forced to match on my 7th turn instead. And this is good. I'm very happy with how my board is progressing. I got 3 fairly large positions. They are spread out about as far as possible. Everyone else is going to match before me. And my match will be the biggest. And just in case I'm in a pinch, I do have a joker, so I definitely have a match already. But my plan for next turn is to just get an easy take, reinforce my 3 positions, and then focus on the big matching turn, which comes after. Yellow's kind of fucked now because they blew their load trying to take Wales and it didn't hold. So I always say holding continents in progressive is usually a trap. Yellow's going to think about it, and then they're going to take back, and then blue's going to take back, and then we're exactly where we were, except blue's holding 5 cards. Oh my god, yellow, please stop taking the whole clock. Stop wasting my fucking time. Play the game. Thank you. Fuck. How long does it take to do the move I knew you were going to do? Okay, that's interesting. That's going to stop that 7 from breaking you again. Surprise! But here's what I love too. So now, yellow wants to kill blue. So we have a vendetta situation brewing, and that's perfect. I just stay out of their way, let them fight amongst themselves, shrink each other, fight to attrition, and I mop up the pieces when the time is right. Perfect. So I'm exactly where I want to be right now. And I to maybe kill yellow, if I can either remove that or someone else does. I'll be matching last. Okay, purple's first to match in this turn. Get 6 troops. Orange will be matching with 8, which is not impressive. Maybe they'll put them here, though. Get involved in the action again. Let's see what orange does. Orange matches. Orange to put their troops there and expand into Ireland, I betcha. Yeah. Okay, they're putting blue in a spot. That's exciting. Okay, blue just got chopped out of Ireland. Blue's next to trade in. What do they do with their cards? This will be exciting. I sure hope they don't hit me for some reason, as I've been slowly building up my position here. I might lose my 10 to green's match. That could happen. But thankfully we're in a spot where I have 3 positions, so it's not as backbreaking. Okay, blue gets 10 troops. What do they do with them? I'd probably put them here, I'm thinking. Alright, and what do? They punch yellow? Oh my god, yeah, they punch purple. Sure, they do nothing. Okay, good. Excited to see what green does. I really hope I don't lose this 10. And I think I lose my 10. Watch this. No! Maybe not. Okay. Okay. So my position holds in the north for a little bit longer. Okay, and my joker is preserved for next turn. So I got a 2-turn play. I got a 2-turn play to kill yellow, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split my troops evenly between the north and the south. I'm going to put 9 troops in the south. I'm going to put 10 troops in the south because that's my actual play. This is my misdirect. So my misdirect is up here. I'm going to move into Scotland just a little bit so green won't defeat me. I need to take that one out. But I definitely have a match next turn. So as long as yellow doesn't trade in, I got him next turn. And that'll be 4 cards. So let's see what happens. Let's see if that's a good plan. I could also have a fairly easy line on blue with the same idea. So if either or, yellow or blue, does what I expect them to do and doesn't match in, I can defeat one or the other. Orange is expanding to take Ireland. Orange is in 1 contiguous territory. Never a situation I want to be in at this stage of the game. Alright, what does yellow do? Looks like it's going to be easier for me to kill blue. Yellow has slightly less troops, but blue is all consolidated. What's the match point? I'm at 20 troops? Yeah. I think it's easier for me to kill blue. Ugh. Okay, well that doesn't help me. I feel like I still gotta do it, so Let's do it. I'm going to put it there because I want someone to take this territory. Now, purple matches in. I'm holding 5. I'm guaranteed to match next turn. I bet you orange and yellow also match in. If either of them don't, they're getting eaten by me. Yep. Purple takes the center position so I can move back through. Spreads out into England. Green is now locked in the north. Worth 3 cards. Orange should match in now. If they don't, they're probably in trouble. Orange does match in. Now, do they clean out Ireland or do they just punch me really hard? Looks like they're punching me. That is a good move. Maybe they try and kill yellow. Are they trying to kill yellow? They are. Okay. If they pull it off, they match again. I don't think they pull it off because I don't think they have the clock. No, they got it. Okay. Split here. Yeah, they got it. It's not so tight. It's just perfect. You're running out of time. Oh, they don't have the clock. They're running out of time. You can't hit 3. And they lose to the clock. I love it. Okay. Leaving yellow with 1 territory, 4 cards. Does yellow match and reciprocate that punch right back, or do they leave it to me? I'll give them an oops for that one. That was pretty fucking dumb. Oops. And thanks. Alright, I win this game. Yeah, sorry! Yeah, he's crying the blues now. And that's game. So I take out yellow. Get a little smiley. Ha 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 ha. This game is mine, you fucks. Good game. Hee hee hee. You guys suck. Ooh. Alright. So my only human opponent remaining is orange. I think I want to clean up green so that they don't have access to that, just in case I fuck up. Yeah. And that's what I'm going to do now. First I'll kill green, and then I'll finish him off. Put 4 cards in, match again. And Bob's your uncle. Take them apart, finish them off. And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. I have had a really good run with this Britannia map. I think I've played it 3 or 4 times so far, gone undefeated. Always like it when that happens. So I hope some of this was of value to you. And let's see what I got. Starting off 2176. Ranking up, defeating an intermediate, a beginner, and an expert. We go to just over 2,000. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.